I look like I'm naked. I'm not.
You're not naked.
I look like I'm naked.
Is she naked? No, she's not.
Could she? It almost got up to 80 degrees in Cleveland today. It's hot up there, and it's hot.
I heard y'all was having some weather out there. I heard.
Crazy weather. It just snowed last week. Okay.
We know.
Okay. Well,
can you hear me?
Jasmine. Yeah, I can hear you, but your phone froze.
Okay, give me a second.
You know, you're not going to be able to close out that other one because your channel is connected.
No, I'm connected.
Hey, everybody.
Right.
We're having some technical difficulties, so just bear with us.
We're getting it right up in here. I promise.
Just bear with us. We're getting it together. It happens on a live show. Okay. I think. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hi, Jen. I think I see you.
Hi.
Now you have to turn your volume off on your laptop. We're getting it together, guys. We're getting it together. So sorry. We got a few little technical difficulties. Like I said, this happens with a live show. It just does. So I had a little bit of mic problems, so I get it. It can possibly be anything. It just is.
Little thingy's not working.
Okay, I think we got her back.
Yes, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Hear and see. Yay! Hey, everybody. Welcome. Come on in. Tell a friend. Yes. Come on, join us. Let's have some adult conversation. Okay. It's grab bag night tonight, guys. It's grab bag night.
Yes, it is.
Tonight.
Fun times.
So come on in. Just having a couple little technical difficulties, but we are working them out. Don't worry. Do not worry. We will work it out. We got a couple more minutes and we'll be getting started. I'm sick tonight. So I had some vanilla rum left and I poured it in some apple juice.
Ooh.
Okay.
God, it's good. Healthy and.
You're all right. And there we go.
Healthy and. Hey, I like this one tonight. Y'all have to excuse, you might hear some police activity. Seems to be the norm here lately in Cleveland. Up and down my street. I don't know what's going on. People have lost their minds, I swear. Hello, everybody. All right. think we are set. Jazz, you ready, girl?
Yeah.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome. If you're in the chat, please let us know where you're from and your name. If you want to use an alias, that's totally fine. I'm using the alias. I don't. It's cool. Whatever clever. Okay.
That's your business.
Right.
In the word of Sister Tabitha.
Yes. Love her. Oh, she got a couple of. I got to try this carrot hot dog she made. Oh my God, it looks so good.
Who made a carrot hot
dog?
Sister Tabitha.
Oh,
she be coming through. She be coming through with the young vegan, the young good vegan food. Like the first time I heard her was when she did that TTLA sandwich from Whole Foods.
I got to get her cookbook. I want her cookbook.
I do too.
I do want her cookbook. So, Tabitha, if you ever turn into our show.
No, right? We bless you. We bless you.
If you ever in your life tune into the show.
Wait, she can't adopt me as auntie because she's not that much. She's about the same age as me, right? So adopt me as a sister or a cousin. Think about that, dang.
Yeah, she's gorgeous. I love her. I love her spirit. I love her. I love everything about her.
Energy is absolutely everything.
Off the chain. Off the chain. Love her. Love her children. It's wonderful. It's so good to see you know, in real time, positive families of color. Because you know, they don't want us to see that.
No, they do not.
They don't want us to see that. So,
you know something? Can I say something about that?
Sure.
I don't care what they want us to see.
Well,
I'm gonna see it.
I do, and the reason and the only reason why I'm gonna say I do care about what we see, because we seeing too much negativity, and people are picking up that negativity, and they think it's okay. And you know, from watching young queens fighting each other over really dumb stuff because when they get older, they're gonna look back at those videos, because those videos are forever. They're gonna look back at those videos and be like, why? And we know it. We've all done it. We've all done it. So no, I want us to see more George Jefferson and Weezy. You know, we don't see a lot of that. We saw, you know, when the Real Housewives, which I really honestly I don't watch those.
I don't either.
Because when they first started with it, I thought it was a great idea, and then they had all that infighting and all that BS, and that's not how we truly act as women. Not, you know, come on. So yes,
if that's how you act, when you got money, that was my first question. Is that how you act because you have money?
Right.
No, that's how they act. Ain't nothing to do with money.
That's ignorance. That's all that is. You broke up.
You take the girl out of the ghetto, but you can't take the ghetto out of the girl.
And you know what? I don't think that you should really take ghetto out of somebody.
But class is something that
you can be ghetto and have class.
My person can be hood and have class. I feel like they have no class.
You're breaking up a lot, Jasmine.
Yeah.
I don't know if you need to pull the phone a little closer.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that was better.
Okay.
Yeah, that's much better.
I just feel like ghetto and hood are two different things. And you can be of the hood and still have class, but ghetto is a whole nother thing.
I call it ghettois.
I mean, I used to be Bougetto, and I think Bougetto deems a bit of class.
Get toi.
I'm just bougie.
You just bougie. Okay,
I'm
Just
just bougie.
I'm with it.
I don't think that I'm ghetto by any means. I don't think that I'm hood by any means. Now, will I rise to the occasion? Will I step in your ass? Hell the fuck yeah. But that's not my natural.
wait a minute. She just went from 0
To
to
100 in
5,000
seconds.
in like less than 2.2 seconds. Well, I get,
Mm-hmm.
I'm bougie, but I will get in your ass. I mean, honey,
I'm sorry. You know what? I'm gonna let me do this really really quick. I'm going to have to apologize for my aggression tonight.
okay.
I'm kind of in a headspace. I want to give a shout out to my brother in heaven. Today is his birthday, and I've been in my feelings today. So if I'm a little, please just that's all.
Girl, no need to apologize,
No
but you just
need.
made us giggle. Okay. You just made us
That part.
giggle. That was just like 2.2 seconds.
Oh, you should see my other sisters.
2.2. Everybody duck! Incoming! Okay.
Ready,
So,
set, go.
but we love you. We just honestly truly understand. And we're here for you. I've been a support system a little earlier to Miss Jasmine. We definitely are your support system. So we got you, girl. Don't worry about it. We
I
got you.
appreciate it. I've been in tears
All
all
day,
day.
every day.
All day I've been in tears.
Hey, Lorenzo.
Hey Lorenzo, how are you, handsome?
Okay,
Wait, she broke up. What'd she say? What'd
I
she
don't know.
say?
It felt like she was rapping. I don't know what.
Right. Like you was twisting this bitch for real.
I said, our friendly, sexy chocolate man.
Ooh, yes.
Mm,
That is Lorenzo.
that is Lorenzo. Welcome, sir. Welcome.
He
Yeah, we
gave us
have
a
the
score.
scores. We have
You
scores.
know
We
what?
have
That just made me
scores.
happy. And that makes oh my goodness. My brother's like was the biggest Bear fan. And I'm oh my gosh. Yes. Good job, Bears.
So we go over all of them. Why not? Why not? Let us
Sure, it's Monday.
let's go over for our wonderful football fanatics out there, because all of us are. So why not? Let us get all of the scores going for you guys. So we hope you tuned into the NFL. If you did, and you're about to now. So want to give the Thursday night score. It looks like on Thursday night it was the Saints versus the Cardinals, and the Cardinals whooped that butt. Okay, they won by 42-34. 42-34. All right. So yesterday, guys, I'm starting off with this. It was the Browns versus the Ravens. The Ravens beat the Browns 23-20. It was a good game. I will say that. It was a good game. We were much improved Browns, but we still have a long ways to go, guys. But the defense did step up a little bit, so I was pretty happy about that. Bengals versus the Falcons. It looks like the Bengals whooped that Falcon ass. They did the dirty bird dance all over them. 35-17. It was the Cowboys versus the Lions. Cowboys 24. Lions didn't roar. They just had 6 points. So not a good game for them at all. You got your Commanders and the Packers. It looks like the Commanders handed that loss to the Packers 23-21. Then we got the Panthers and the Buccaneers, and it looks like the Panthers won 21-3 over Tom Brady. Interesting. Okay. Then we got the Giants and the Jaguars, and it looks like the Giants won 23-17. Looks like it was a tough loss for the Colts. The Titans beat the Colts 19-10. I hope all of Indy is okay.
We are.
Texas. We got the Raiders and the Texans. Looks like the Raiders handed the Texans a nice hefty loss. Texans 20, Raiders 38. Yesterday, we also had the Jets and the Broncos, and it looks like the Jets beat the Broncos 16-9. The Jets are 5-2. Get the hell out of here. And the Giants are 6-1. Just letting y'all know. Come on now. The Broncos are 2-5 with Mr. Russ headed. I don't know what's going on there. Then we got the Seahawks and the Chargers. Seahawks 37, Chargers 23. Sorry about that, guys. Chiefs and the 49ers. We got the Chiefs 44, the 49ers 23. Chiefs are also 5-2. Okay. We got the Steelers and the Dolphins. Want to send a shout out to the Dolphins for beating the Steelers 16-10. And in the second quarter, with 8:16 to go, it looks like the Bears are 10, and the Patriots 7, and the Patriots have the ball. All right, guys. So there are your NFL scores. We cannot let our Monday nights go by without it. So, yeah. Having some fun tonight with our scores. So, ladies, how was your week? How are we doing?
We are here. Well, I'm here.
Okay.
I am. Yeah, just happy birthday, Les. What's up, Jasmine? How you doing over there?
I'm in birthday week. Prepare to be sick of me every day on Facebook.
Prepare to be sick of her. Prepare to be sick.
Prepare to be sick of me.
Well, it is okay.
I could never be sick of you, my love. I could never.
We know how to mute you. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Just
like I didn't this girl knows that. I love you, Jasmine.
As long as you ain't doing your birthday thing for like a whole month or a year or what, I'm like, come on, y'all. Just
no. Wait. What's wrong with doing a month?
You got one day that you was born, not 30. One day. Uh-oh. Chicago 10, New England 14.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Just that quick. Anyway, moving on.
As I was saying,
I'm gonna do okay. Look. Okay,
we're together. But if
y'all
want to celebrate for a whole month, I'm in the middle of the month. Why should I not be able to celebrate throughout the entire month?
I ain't stopping none of y'all from celebrating that long. You got one day.
Don't hate. You can have the whole month too.
I only got 28 days in my month. Who cares?
Hey, I'll take it anyway. I got 31, but that's okay.
I only got 28. So, but actually, I'm gonna do what the young folk do next year, because next year is the big 6-0. I'm celebrating all year. There you go. You can start get your gifts together, everybody.
Oh, so that means you're gonna celebrate with me?
I'm celebrating for a year. 1 year.
All right, so Costa Rica.
January 1st all the way to December 31st. There you go. 6-0.
Costa Rica, ladies.
6-0. I'm not going out of the country though. That's not happening.
You ladies, I'll be right.
Computer. Okay. We're gonna be right back. We'll be right here.
So I'm gonna work on this. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna pay attention. We're gonna watch as I wear Juicy down for her to come with me for my birthday to Costa Rica, because I'm gonna be with her for her day. Because why? Because I'm a part of the Erotic 7 and I love her and I know that she loves me. So we gonna pay attention between now and May 15th, because that's actually the first day of the trip. And I would love for my Juicy to come with me so we can have a nice time.
I need to put up what's in what GoFundMe page.
What? Hey, let's do it all.
GoFundMe. Y'all gonna have to GoFundMe.
Go fund all of Go fund me for my birthday. So I'm
GoFundMe.
starting now. I'm giving
Go
y'all a head start. So we're gonna fund Danny for her birthday because Danny
GoFundMe.
wants to go to Costa Rica and Jamaica, and she's gonna make that happen all in the month of May. Somehow,
Wow.
some way.
I still got to get my passport back, so
I got mine. I'm ready. Let's go.
I don't have mine. I
Let's
had
go.
mine.
Let's
I only
go.
had I only had one stamp in mine though.
I only have one stamp right now, and that's to Tahiti. That's
And I'm
okay.
Oh, hang on, Jasmine. Here I come. You're below the line, so I did not see you. Here I come.
So
There we
Jasmine,
go.
Hi.
so
There
you
we
gonna
go.
come with me? So you coming to Costa Rica too?
I'd have to look at the schedule. When are you supposed to go to Costa Rica?
May 15th, my birthday.
Let me look at my schedule because I'm supposed to go to Virginia in February. So let me
Okay,
look at
so
my
now
schedule.
mind you, I'm not gonna sit here and be like totally upset with you because I cannot get to Indianapolis for your birthday, so I can't be totally upset with you right now.
I get it.
But Juicy, you don't have an excuse.
Oh, Jesus. Don't be coming for my big sister like that.
We're gonna
She
talk off
mine too. That's why I can.
we're
She
gonna be
mine
talking
too.
we're gonna be talking off camera. Okay. It's
I
called
love
choke a chicken.
you.
Choke a
I
chicken.
love. You
Choke a
know what?
chicken.
I can get you a chicken to choke. Okay, I'll
Okay.
get you a chicken to
All
choke.
right. So somebody has forgotten of that. I bought a new car this year and the car payment is double what I was paying. Okay. I'm just gonna put that out there. Just gonna put that out there.
She act like I
Along
don't
with
love her, but okay.
yeah, yeah. So anyway, anywho. Well, I want to talk about a couple of things really quick because I don't know if people sent stuff, so they may not have, which is okay. Because I did get this one up a little bit late. I did not
I'm
mean
still
to. I
here.
was trying to get it up on time, but sometimes that just doesn't work for me sometimes. But one of the things I wanted to talk about tonight, one topic I want to talk about, because I feel like um it has to do with our relationships and toxic relationships is one of the things I wanted to talk about tonight because I feel like so many people, including myself, have either gotten into, are in, or don't know how to get out of a toxic relationship. And I think a lot of people don't even know what a toxic relationship is. So that's one thing I wanted to talk about. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about is I was listening to a gentleman and I thought this was great. And he was talking to the men. And so I know we have a couple of guys on here already, but one of the things I wanted to talk about as well is finding, or not finding, but knowing what a good woman is. And for the ladies, what a good man is. So many of us want that. And the thing of it is that this gentleman brought to the forefront something that I'm always thinking. Some of you men don't even know what a good woman is.
That part.
You and some of you women don't know what a good man is.
That part.
And then there's been a discussion about Russell Wilson and how he treats Sierra versus Future, and how he treats women. And they're coming for Russell Wilson because they're trying to take Russell Wilson's black card. Okay, because he's not black enough, evidently, because he can have full sentences. He treats his woman like a queen. He's not in trouble. He takes care of his children. He's not being chased by law enforcement or any of those kinds of things. And he can make full and complete sentences with punctuation where it belongs. So for me, those are pluses. I'm just and he's not making up words when he talks.
Well,
So
Petty
I
monster.
mean,
Petty
I
monster.
mean,
I love it. Though. I love it though. I love it. I am here for all of it.
I mean,
I can't help it. I be like, is that a word? I be asking my phone, can you
it's
spell?
not a word. That's correct. It's not a word.
And I guess for me, part of this also happens because I don't know if you guys are like on Facebook. Facebook has that little dating app or whatever.
The
And
worst
so,
day ever in life.
it's horrible, but it's funny to me. I just find it as comedy. So I get these guys that, of course, there's not a chance in hell, but they do run-on sentences. They do. I don't want no drama.
They can't spell.
They can't spell.
They don't know the difference between they, there, and there.
They want women to go Dutch or give up the vajayjay.
They say be Pacific instead of being specific.
They say be the ocean. Oh,
They say you're when they mean you are
You are.
or your. I mean,
it's not just
no,
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 there's-
no. Oh, no. On
You
this
know,
one,
equal opportunity
hold on,
over
time
here.
out. Jasmine, in the words of Amani Trey Niner, anybody can get it. On this one.
It's equal opportunity over here.
Absolutely.
Right. We were just mentioning some
At
of
the
the
moment
things
we were
that
talking about men, so you know.
men, but yeah, women are in this all up in this category as well. So don't
Women,
And not just
binary
women to
people,
men.
non-binary people, transgender people.
But not even just women to men, women to women. You should see some of the stuff I get in my inbox.
Just people. How about that? Let's just say people.
People
be
okay. peopling. People be peopling.
Is that a word?
Nope, but I'm gonna use it today.
No, yes, it is. No, it is a word, damn it. It is a word, damn it. People be peopling and life be lifing, man. Don't play with us. Like, for real.
I mean, it's just that I think, and I want y'all to know that the outline is done on the book.
Yay.
The book is in the process of being written.
Yay.
Dedication is done. Introduction is almost finished. And we're moving into the chapters slowly but surely. So I'm getting there. I wanted to give a progress report. Because it is actually happening. So
y'all heard this, right? So before we even came to this platform, we were talking about her writing this book. And now look at what is happening. It is manifesting in real time.
And so I will be sharing some words of wisdom, hopefully, with folks that can relate, and definitely putting it in terms that you can understand and implement within your relationships. But guys, look, and I want you to know this has happened to me. Okay, this has happened to me. I was a young girl. My mother was an educator, and I think I've shared that with everyone before. My mother's had her master's degree. My mother was a Cleveland school teacher. So I couldn't come home with no D's and F's. That was not.
Amen.
That was just not going to be a requirement in that household. Okay, so I could squeak by with a C, and I mean squeak. But I had to bring home A's and B's. And with that said, my mother made sure, and I make sure, that I try to speak clearly and distinctly so that people can understand what I'm saying to them. That is also a part of communication, being able to not just get your point across, but also be able to speak in a way that people can understand you and understand what you're saying. And if you don't speak clearly, what happens is people tune you out because they find it difficult to understand what you're saying. If you've ever spoken to maybe an older person or a person with no teeth that doesn't enunciate, I know I have, and you tune them out because you're trying your best to understand what they're saying, but you simply can't. It's almost like a foreign language. So it's real important that you enunciate. So getting back to one of the things that was said about Russ Wilson, which I can identify with, is, they're going to take away his black card. He ain't black enough because
he's intelligent.
He's intelligent. So
and
he's not
urban.
And
no. It is because he is a man that is emotionally intelligent, and they don't understand it.
No, I think if he was more urban in the sense of what they look for in a black man or a black male leader, like an intelligent, so Ludacris, because Ludacris is intelligent.
Okay, hold on. Because this is the part that I really need to understand. I am a woman and I am not a man. Therefore, I don't understand this. So I'm going to ask this of the men that are watching. And please school me. I'm definitely willing to understand and to learn. Why or do you think that if you got a bunch of baby mamas and you just need this woman to do all of these things for you because that's what a woman's supposed to do, because why, you saw your mother do it and you figured that that's what the woman is supposed to do? No, that was your mama, not your wife, not your woman, not your boo, all that good shit, unless that is what she is there for and she's letting you know this is what I'm there for. There are women who do that, and this is not a shun to you, because if that's what you do you boo boo. What I'm saying is, for the men who act like I can't control myself, I can't control my body. Oh, I got mine once. I'm just powerless to my dick. Oh, I gotta go with it and all of that good shit. Like you can't control it.
I love that. That was good. Go ahead.
But do you understand that makes you actually look weak? Because you can't control yourself. If you can't control yourself, what else can you not control? Now, we can also put that on the women. Why? The question was, do you think that makes you more of a man because you can't control your urges and all of that good stuff? In essence, it's saying that you can't control yourself. Not to you per se. This is not a question to you. This is a question to the men who allow their primal urges to go and then blame it on that as though why they're not supposed to take responsibility for what they do. You have the freedom to do what you do. Yes, thank you. You have the freedom to do what you want to do. What you don't have the freedom of is not having consequences to those things. Exactly. Lacking impulse control, in essence, what I was like, that doesn't necessarily make you manly. But there are men who consider themselves manly, and they use that as their crutch of, this is why I am the way I am. I'm a man and I'm supposed to be this way. And it's like, but that makes you weak. At least to me.
Lorenzo says a weak man can't control his mind, mouth, or body.
And these are men speaking right now. Two men. Why not? Because the people can't see them. Why not is speaking. Altair speaking, and Lorenzo is speaking. And these are two men that we're speaking to, not males who don't understand what I just said. And the males that will use the excuse of, well, I'm a man. This is what I'm supposed to do.
But I want to take this a little step further. Once again, are we reaching one, teaching one? Or are we letting males, men, guys, fellas flounder? Are we letting them just go out here? Some of them, let's just be honest. The households that they're growing up in are broken. The people that they look up to are broken. Remember, I posted earlier this week, hurt people. And are we not reaching back and taking care of our villages? If we're talking about people of color, if we're just talking about all men, period, are we not reaching back and giving these young men and women the tools that they need to be competent, mature, successful, not successful, but successful, responsible, because it seems like, and then some folks, I think, are in love with an image, a persona, a persona. And the next thing you know, just like,
The
people that
fantasy.
don't, right, just a lot of people really don't know Ms. Juicy. They have this picture of who and what I should be. And I understand that, because I'm on the erotic side of the house. I talk about sex, I talk about squirting, fucking, blah 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 blah. I get it. But you're not going to take the time to get to know the rest of me, because you're enamored by one facet. And I am truly a multifaceted woman. Multifaceted. And I'm prideful for that.
Yep.
No, you're dope for that.
Even my hair's multifaceted.
Yes, definitely all of it.
Baby, please see me next week. I might look different. Don't play with me.
Right. It might get cut off.
I know I'm a little
Anyway,
different.
but I'm just saying, I think sometimes that we don't, we're not reaching one, teaching one. I just think that is one of the biggest things that's missing. And we're almost letting the inmates run the asylum.
You know what?
Because
I think it would be in our best interest. I'm going to make a commitment for myself, because I'm going through my own metamorphosis, revolution, human revolution, or whatever I want to call it. So what I will do is I will make the effort, the extra effort, to make sure that instead of turning my nose up or looking at somebody like, or a young lady, a young woman who may not necessarily understand or know what I know, because she has not had my life experience. And that's really what it is. People don't know what you know because they have not had your own life experience. Only you have. So, because I've had my life experience, I cannot turn my nose up at some young lady who does not know. Because I did find out a few things, like when I asked y'all about the whole Fabuloso thing, somebody using Fabuloso down there in them areas, like, yes, I did have this look on my face, but at the same time, it is my duty now, and I'm making the commitment to say, dear, no, that's not correct. Each one can
and I mean,
correct.
I think, like, reaching one, teaching one is it is a saying, but the saying is very powerful. And if we're not and if we're all into, well, it's not my problem, it's not my issue,
You can't do that.
It's not my responsibility.
It is actually.
It's not my child. It's not my neighbor. It's none of my business. It's not. We have a lot of that going on. I'm going to turn a blind eye. But I'm going to whip out my camera and make sure that I can videotape it. But I'm not going to stop poor behavior. I'm not going to separate two girls from fighting and being all over the internet with their hair coming out and their boobs flying everywhere and them totally embarrassing themselves, because that stuff is forever. Forever.
And I really would like for those of us that know better
to do better,
to really do better. Like, it's really simple. So, like, even what I just said for me, I have to not turn my nose up and or give them the face and be like forthcoming with the information. Once I've given them that information, that is it. It's no more. It's nothing more than that. People feel like you got to go on this and you got to beat the drum and all of that stuff. No, give them the information and be an example. That's it. I gave you the information. I told you. Do you hear me? Yeah. Okay. Now just live your life. Now, if you're telling them to do something that you're not doing, you're being a hypocrite.
Right. Lorenzo says what would help in many ways is if some women will say no to some of the actions of some men. If you don't like a man with his pants down to his knees, say so.
Okay, but there's only so much that we can say to a man when you all see what your boy is doing. He's talking to you. Y'all brag about shit and everything else. I know how men talk. I've had them talk like I have friends who don't believe that I'm a female, and they talk about everything in front of me as though I'm not a female.
I've been like that before.
And I've seen some of them actually check their boys. Then I've seen some of them not. So I can tell you all day long as a woman, I don't like that. But if your boy done told you and you think that he's successful in what he does, when he might not be, he just giving you a story, but you're going to believe him because that's your boy, right? And your whole thing is, hey, this is what it is. Not saying necessarily you, but I'm saying there's some that do think like that. So I'm saying it is my responsibility as a female, as a woman, to correct my sisters.
It's my responsibility as a woman to correct my young men too, because number one, I'm sick of seeing your pants at half mast. It's not cute. It's not sexy.
I'm sick of seeing it too. And I tell the men that I deal with, if somebody walks up to me and it's somebody that I know, I say something to them. But to Lorenzo's second point, if you don't like men whistling at you like a dog, don't answer. When we don't, we get called
I
a
agree.
bitch. But when we don't answer or when we don't respond, we get called a bitch. So whether we answer or not, it's still
because that's not my name.
I agree. But what I'm saying is we get the disrespect whether we answer or not. So that's most times we answer to check them. We don't answer to.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you guys a question?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't accept it, is it still disrespect?
I think so.
Yes. Oh yeah.
But if you don't accept it,
just because it's not me doesn't mean that it's not disrespectful to all women.
Okay, I'm understanding that part. I think I'm trying to get to what they're saying right here. If we don't respond to it, if I don't accept it, in essence, is what they're saying. So with that, if I don't accept it and I'm not taking that energy on, shit, you talking to, I don't know who the fuck you talking to. You talking to the
I can agree. Some things can be taken like water off a duck's back. It can roll right on off. But at the same time, it still doesn't fix the behavior.
Okay, so to her answer, what do you two gentlemen think about that one? Because what you're in essence is saying is that if we accept it, you're going to give it. But if we don't accept it, you're not going to give it. What she's saying is even if I don't accept it, you're going to give it. What say ye?
Well, here's the thing. Disrespect is disrespect.
Exactly.
Point blank, period. It doesn't matter. It's disrespect is disrespect. If you're disrespecting a woman, if you're cattle calling, or if you're oh, look at that ass, blah blah blah, look at this, look at that. Some of you men need to think if some man said that to your daughter. Your 10-year-old daughter.
And I think we're back to the same.
Your 10-year-old daughter. Your 10-year-old daughter, who's developed, because nowadays these 10-year-old little girls are developed, and she's walking by, and these men are acting inappropriate, and she's 10. Now you ready to fight. You ready to kill somebody. You ready to but yet and still, when you do that to another woman, another female, because we're still female, it's okay. No, it's not okay. It's a learned behavior, and it's a behavior that needs to change. Okay, and it needs to be checked by not just women, but it needs to be checked by men. You need to step up and say, hey, dude, come on,
because what Lorenzo just said, in essence, is what you're like. No, is in what you're speaking on. You say women have more control over a man's actions than another man, even your boy. And then okay. So then my question is, to that part, when do your boy? So I'm not understanding. I really don't get that part. I don't understand the statement. I really don't understand the statement.
The thing of it is that we all need to do better. Let's just put it right there. We all need to do better, men and women. When you see something, say something, as they say. And let's start teaching our young men and our young women, because there's some very disrespectful young girls out here. I don't
Absolutely.
know. I, they
Ain't that
13,
it?
14, they 13, 14 years old and got more anger issues than a grown woman who has went through something. You're 13 and 14. First of all, shut the fuck up and sit down. Okay, that's first. I'm
I'm
an old
dead.
school mama. I'm an old school
I'm
mama.
dead.
Okay,
I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead on that.
you're gonna sit. Just hush. You trying to get where I'm at, and you gonna say something, and you not gonna make it. Okay, you not gonna make it to where I am. So there's disrespect all across the board within not just our culture, but all cultures. People are kind of out of control, and we're making excuses for piss poor behavior by men, by women, by males, by
But why?
females. We're making excuses. And
But why?
that, why? Because
No,
it's
no, no, no,
easy.
no. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not to you. I'm sorry. Lorenzo said this generation is not required to listen to the older males that they know. You don't see young men sitting on the corner listening to the elders. But why?
Because there aren't
Because
any
I can't
elders.
answer that as a man, as a male, I can't answer that question.
But there are no elders like before. Where and Big Mama's not sitting on the porch anymore watching the neighborhood. All of it has changed. It has changed with um
Mm.
it has changed.
Oh. Altair, why not said because the elders aren't on the corners anymore.
No, they're not. They're not. How can you be on the corner if people are shooting up the corner? Heck, you can't even sit in your own house without a bullet coming through. Come
Plus,
on.
being on the corner is considered loitering or gang activity, so you get arrested for that anyway.
Well, I feel some kind of way about that one because of the reason why that law was even made, but whatever.
I get you, but I'm just saying that's part of the reason why they're not on the.
Hi, Thomas.
Hey, Thomas.
So a lot of people says, I'm from Philly. Nowhere here is safe.
Mm.
I agree.
And
I don't
that's
know, 'cause I've never been.
but that okay, so now we sound hopeless and we're not.
Right. I'm not a part of the collective conscience that has accepted the status quo. I'm not.
I'm not, and I'm not going to be. And
No. We can do better.
until we work together, and I think the best way to put this is because I am a product of the 60s. You have to look back and look, if we're going to talk about our people of color, look at what we've come through. Okay, generation after generation after generation after generation. And for us to get to this point and just say, oh, it's not my problem. Oh, it's too tough out here. Oh, they're beating everybody up. Oh, I'm just going to go in the house, close the windows, not say anything. Look, if people robbing my people that I'm living by, and I've done it. I peeked out my window and I watched these boys stealing cars in my apartment complex. I called the police. I gave descriptions. As a matter of fact, one boy got arrested right outside my apartment one night. Didn't even know he was out there. And you know what the advice I gave him? As the cops were cuffing him and the cops had pot bellies and everything else and were winded and out of breath, but they caught the boy because his pants was down to his ankles practically. I said, dude, if you would have pulled your pants up, you might have made it. But instead, your ass is going to jail. Bye-bye. Make better choices. We gotta do better, folks. I mean, that's how I feel. My personal opinion. We can't sit back here and cower. We gotta do better. No, I don't want nobody to go out here and catch a bullet. I get it, but you can be sitting in your house now and catch one.
I think we need to look outside the box in how we approach this. We keep doing the same things that we've done over and over again, getting the same outcome and wondering why. It's called insanity.
Mm-hmm.
The idea of marching is no. You got to actually be there. Like I actually do hear the idea of the elders are not on the corners, and I understand why they're not, because what they're doing is I'm living my life and hoping that these kids will see that, and if they see me doing it, then they'll do it too. It's not that simple. Sometimes they actually need someone to go in and be like, "Hey, this is what I do. Want to learn?"
Well,
That idea of
I
each one
agree.
teach one is what I'm talking about. We cannot expect what we have. Okay, so I'm a part of Gen Z, Gen X.
I'm a
To
baby
I was
me,
boomer.
about to say.
I'm Gen X. I'm Gen X. To me, I feel like we are one of the greatest generations, smallest generation, but we are still one of the greatest generations. Why? Because we know what life is before the internet, the transition of the internet, and being in it. We're the only generation that can say that.
Older millennials too. Older millennials.
Um, partially, because y'all had cell phones when y'all was kids.
No. I didn't get it. No. I did not have a cell phone until I was in high school. I had a pager. I am the first year of millennial, so I am on the cusp. So I did
Okay,
not.
I'm going to do the we can agree to disagree. My name is Daniel Bruno, and I can tell you I wrong.
I get it.
But
I
at the
fought
same
being a
time,
millennial forever. I fought being a millennial forever. I thought I was
see,
the Gen X.
you're older than my oldest son. But my oldest son, because he had us for parents, I came from the parents of, oh hell no, you're not gonna have shit. Are you what? What is a cell phone? I ain't got no cell phone. What you gonna have a cell phone for? I remember hearing that. I don't
You're
have a cell
boomers.
You know
phone.
what? You know
Why am
what,
I gonna get you a cell phone? I remember that.
Danny? You might remember hearing it, but I remember saying it. How about that?
See, right.
But
But
that's
see,
what I'm saying. And that's why I
exactly.
fought being called a millennial for so long, because my parents are boomers.
Okay, and then in that case, then I can definitely understand that, because my mom is a boomer. I'm not exactly sure what my dad is. My dad is about to be 80 this year, so
Oh
I
no,
don't know
he's
what was before
silent.
the
He's
boomer.
the silent generation.
Okay, I can take that.
Yeah,
So,
he's before. He's after. He's before the boomers.
so if I'm okay, so if I'm gonna say this, and like I said, my name is Danny Window, and I do reserve the right to be wrong. I like the silent generation a little more than I like the boomers. And I'm gonna say this is why. The silent generation is gonna give it to you. They're gonna say this is what it is. The boomers are gonna try to shield you, sugarcoat you, make it not be exactly what it is. Why? Because we want it better than what we had.
I have to disagree with that.
I feel like the silent generation had it and they figured some of it out, but at the same because of that, they're just like, hey, this is what it is. My dad is like that. He's rough, rugged, and raw. This is what it is. Bad.
But
My
you have
mom
to
is my
you have to
mom is
remember
a
one
boomer.
thing. You have to remember one thing. The boomers were raised by the silent generation.
And I do take that into consideration. But my mom is a boomer, and my mom is the I needed to look this way, and this is what you say, and I don't care what you think you know or what you think you saw. That's not what it is. My mom is a part of that appearance generation. It's got to look this way. Why? Because for it to look that way means that it's not that. You know what? I really don't even know.
And on that note, we're gonna take a short pause because
I was about to say we need a
have
break.
not. Well, she figures
I'm
out.
sorry.
Why she figures out why? How would they know? How would they know?
How will
All right,
I
guys.
know?
How will they Damn.
He really
I
loves
be having these moments. My bad. Go ahead.
All right. So we're going to go take a short pause for the cause. Everybody get a little sippy poo, and we'll be right back with more Juicy Tales of Roddy Chat right after this little short pause.
This is Miss Juicy of Juicy Boutique, your one-stop shop for erotic excellence. We have BDSM products, we have games, we have lingerie, we have it all, whatever it takes to make your juicy journey exciting and romantic. Make sure you check out our full selection of products. Let us set up for that home shopping party, bachelorette, birthday, anniversary, divorce. It doesn't matter. Wherever erotic fun is, you can find Juicy Boutique. We are RA Media, radically authentic media consulting. Give your story a voice with RA Media. Email us at nick@ramediallc.com. Kingdom Inspirations is your digital media shop. Our mission is to provide elegant and high-quality editable templates that suit your business, personal, and educational needs. Check us out on etsy.com/shop/Kingdom Inspirations. Email us at kingdominspirations@gmail.com.
Came to make sweet love, not me. Who came to kiss and love, not me. Who came to beat it up, Rocky. And don't use those hands to put up that gate and stop me. When we
All right. We got to give a shout out. Everybody, we're back. Everybody got their sippy poos together. So we want to thank our sponsors, Juicy Boutique, your one-stop shop for adult toys, novelties, and lingerie. I am Ms. Juicy. So yes, hit us up. We got the latest and greatest, and we do travel. Yes, we do. RA Media, if you're looking for, maybe you want to make a commercial to air it on our show. Yeah. They do some great work out of Indianapolis, Indiana. Hit them up at nick@ramediallc.com. They can help you with your ads, with your commercials, all that good stuff. Very reasonably priced as well. Kingdom Inspirations. Hey, look, all of us need forms every now and then. You need a form for your budget. You need a form for, hey, I'm writing a book. You need a form for... You need a form, a planner. Kingdom Inspirations has all kinds of different types of forms to help you keep your life and or your business together. Okay, so
Kingdom
check them out.
Inspirations. Make sure y'all get some production stuff too.
And then we have, last but not least, Pleasures Lies Within, your discreet BDSM furniture. Mr. DC joined us a couple of months ago, and our very own Miss Danny's Windows was one of his models. That's who you saw in the video, wearing Juicy Boutique, I might add. So if you're looking to up your BDSM furniture game, custom-made items that you can get made for you at, once again, very reasonable prices. So you definitely want to check out Pleasure Lies Within. And those are our sponsors. So thank you so much, sponsors. We love you guys. Yay. So we're going to switch gears. Let us talk about, I would like to talk about something a little more upbeat, a little more positive. And one of the things I want to talk about is there was furniture in that video. Yeah. Did you watch the furniture? Yes, there was.
All he could do was look at Danny. That's what he was looking at.
Yeah, there are other.
I mean, do you blame him?
There are pieces.
Like, do you really blame him? Like, for real, for real?
No, we don't blame him at all.
We need to stay focused.
So okay, let's go.
Stay focused. So I wanted to also talk about ED, especially since we have so many guys on here tonight. And I think it's an important topic to talk about
Please don't
because
run them off. Please don't run them off.
no, no. Erectile dysfunction is very much alive and well in our community. So I definitely want to make sure that our men are taking care of themselves because I think it's very, very yourself. Well, it's a topic that men don't want to talk about. It's because it's a little bit uncomfortable. And I get it. Because a lot of men, oh, I'm like this all the time. Okay. All right.
I'll be honest with you. A lot of women don't even know that exists.
It's true.
We expect that no matter what, when, where, if I walk past you, if I even graze you with my ass, if I graze your area, it's supposed to go boing.
No. I
No,
don't necessarily know if I wanted to. I don't know if I wanted to.
You know what? I'm sorry if I roll past you. If I walk past your ass, if you look at me, damn it.
No.
No,
Sometimes I just don't want it to.
Okay,
No,
this don't have nothing to do with either one of you. Okay, so thank you so much. But
no, man, we just totally made that about us, right?
This has nothing to do with either one of you.
That's what I do. Okay,
and be like,
focus on Purple Rain.
Oh, I'm my bad. So yeah, okay, then yeah, we.
This is actually for our men because it is so important that they have good erectile.
Eat healthy. Don't do drugs and watch what you drink.
And it feels so good.
Thank you. Welcome to my TED Talk.
What was that? Like a 5-second good rec? It's only $100. Thank you very much and goodbye. That was it. But wait, there's more. Yeah, right. See, if you can do those 3 things, you'll be fine. Oh my gosh.
No, but all jokes aside, yeah, no, those are starters. Those are starters because I know some guys that have temporary ED, and it's usually because they pop pills, they over excessively drink, or their diet is extremely unhealthy. So that's all I was trying to say to that. I wasn't really trying to crack a joke, but I'm gonna let you finish because it just feels so appropriate to say. So.
And it's important, guys. It is important because there are a lot of women out here that don't know anything about erectile dysfunction.
I was not trying to be funny about that part. No, we really don't. There are a lot of us that don't know, and I can't.
And then we think it's.
But there are a lot of women that don't know about that at all. They don't know.
Then we think it's something that we've done or something, and because the man is embarrassed. Some men can turn the tables and make it sound like it is your fault, the partner's fault, whether it's a man or a woman, or transgender, or whatever you identify as. They can make it out to be your issue. And then you wind up having that burden on you, thinking, oh, I'm not attractive enough. I'm not this, I'm not that. Whatever the case may be. So
ask the questions of what did I do? Is it something that I need to change?
Right.
Am I not doing something properly? Do I not look the way you want me to look? Did I gain some weight? Did I lose too much weight? It's a lot of things that we go into not understanding that it ain't got shit to do with us.
Are you trying to come on, Altair? You said hand up.
But that's why that's how I found out about temporary or inflicted ED, because I always thought it was something I did, because sometimes they could get it up and sometimes they couldn't, and so I thought it was me, but it was the other things. So
okay, Altair, we have you. And then Lorenzo said a major issue is that the woman has nothing to do with ED situations. Right. Exactly. But a lot of women don't know, and or because the man is embarrassed, might get blamed.
That part.
because he's not going to get assistance or help, or he doesn't even know what's going on with his own body once again.
So if you don't know, we don't know.
Exactly. Communication is very helpful also with this. Yes, it is. Altair, go ahead. You're with us.
Hello, everybody. How you doing?
Ah, from the blue room, we have.
I've been sitting back, paying attention, and we have been chopping up. But we did bring ED into this and this before a while ago. And there's a very serious side to this. That a lot of men don't understand it's happening.
You're breaking up.
And I'll be honest.
You're breaking up. You're breaking up. Go again.
Okay, a lot of men don't understand themselves. They don't understand why it's happening, and it doesn't. When a man sometimes blames a woman, that woman, it's not necessarily him because it worked yesterday. It's not working today. It can't be me. But what we don't understand, our environment has of our masculine machismo.
You're breaking up really bad, and what I hear you're saying something that actually sounds like you're actually spitting some knowledge right now, but it's breaking up so much that we can't really understand exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, we're getting like every other word.
Right. So because of that, let me ask this question. Go ahead and come back in. With that, are we saying that because a man does not know that is what he's dealing with, that he may deflect? I mean, right. It sounds like he has a point, because if he's deflecting and he doesn't necessarily know, again, like I said, if they don't know, how do we know?
Well, that's why it's so important to get educated, and it's so important for our men. Try it now, Altair. I got you back.
Can we hear me now?
We don't hear anything.
There
you go. There you go.
That was a lot better.
Can
I think.
Can we hear me?
I can hear you say, "Can we hear you?" But
okay, so hold on, come out. If you have ear pods in or something like that, I don't think do you have ear pods in or something? Put your ear pods in so that we can actually hear you, because it's actually cutting you up. And you do sound like you have a really good point, and that's something.
Hey, Cherie.
Hey, Cherie. If you have I really want to hear this, because that's like for real. If we don't know shit about ED, it's a lot of women that don't know nothing.
Well, and not only do the women not know, but the men don't know.
And I think that's where he was going with it.
Yeah, a lot of times it's not just the women that don't know, but the men don't know. And a lot of times, unfortunately, our men, especially, I'm just gonna make a semi-blanket statement, but a lot of our men of color don't go to the doctor.
Yep.
They don't get their prostate checked. They're, I ain't not going up here. I ain't gay. No, you need that checked.
Hold on. Wait. Pause. Hold on. Juicy, I heard this today, and I could not believe it. So the other day, I saw Eric Benet put up a video on men washing their ass. And I'm like, why would he feel the need to do that? Then I was enlightened that there is a group of men who don't believe in putting soap and towel to their assholes to clean it. When I heard that shit, made me think of all the women that are dealing with bacteria vaginosis, however the fuck you say that shit, whatever I'm saying. If you're not washing your ass and you fucking these women, do you not understand that that's bacteria on you?
No, they don't understand. They don't understand that. And if you go
Who's
to
worried about being gay?
right
And
or
what the hell does you touching yourself or a woman touching you have to do with homosexuality? I need to
because if
understand
you
that.
if you like it,
Then
he
you're
will
gay.
come. Okay, if you like it, right?
No, a little
It
bit.
has nothing.
Can you hear me just a little bit?
Yeah,
It's not opinion, and this is my own honest opinion. It's not reserve the right to be wrong. But attracted to men, if you're remotely able to get turned out a little bit, and you're afraid of it, or you gay people, that's when it's an issue. You have no when I'm, I am a heterosexual. I have no problem with myself. It's fine. But when you have if you like anything touching your, well, if you worried about somebody thinking you gay, if that's an issue in your life, you just that's your issue, not mine. You gotta let them
and,
carry that.
and it happens because once again, it happens, and we've talked a little bit about this, and you guys know I talk a lot about this. Anal sex has been around the same amount of time as vaginal sex. It's not like
Where is the damn prostate?
anal sex just showed up 2 weeks ago and yada yada yada.
Where's the
Also,
man's prostate?
in addition to that, just because you as a male you enjoy that feeling or sensation, there is a scientific reason, because your P spot for the man is in his ass, it's in his anal area. The G spot for the female is in her vagina. But when those X and Y chromosomes get to go in and make us supposedly male or female, and I'm putting quotations because there's more to that a lot of people probably don't know, and I'd love to share it, but I need a whole lot more time. When you're actually talking about anatomy and physiology and all that kind of stuff, the anal area is very similar on the man and on the woman. However, the pleasure point for the man is in his ass. That is the bottom line. It does not make him gay. It is a sexual act, plain and simple. And when you stop letting somebody else think for you, I said it. When you stop letting somebody else think for you, telling you that this makes you gay, having anal sex does not make you gay. Okay?
Hey,
You have to
hey,
be attracted to a man. You have to want to have feelings for a man. And if you're doing both, man and a woman, you're bisexual. Let's get the terminology correct.
I'm gonna say this. You call yourself whatever the fuck you want to call yourself. That's for you, not for me.
It does it matters, because a lot of what has happened is all of this labeling has gone on, and it continues to go on, and we continue to have people not know who or what they are, and they're fighting for their technically you're fighting for your life. You're fighting to be happy, because I don't fit into and I know how that feels. I don't fit into the box of 1963 sexually. I don't fit there. So I feel like an outcast. And a man that wants to have his woman play with his anal area, now she's thinking, oh my God, I think my husband's gay. He wants me to rim his ass. And she run back and tell everybody, yeah, he's gay. He's gay. No, he's not. He wants you to do it.
He has feelings. He has sensations that you may not understand. Learn something.
Not to mention that's their pleasure spot. That's their pleasure area. It just is. It produces a lot of pleasure for the male who is in touch with his body. And I salute all the men out there that understand that and know the pleasure that they can get
That was the wrong
by
button.
having a butt plug or a vibrating prostate plug, anything that can stroke the prostate, anal beads.
I want to
So
feel good. How about that? Damn it! I want to feel
It
good.
just
You feel
right,
good too. Shit.
they're gonna have a harder orgasm.
Oh my
They're gonna come
god.
harder,
Let
everything.
me. You know what? Can I just say this? And are there women here that can honestly say you absolutely love when a man is absolutely feeling good, and when he comes, oh my god, that face.
Thank you, thank you, Facebook user, for saying that you love that that we're sharing detailed and correct information. Yes, we are. We are trying to reach one, teach one, and change. I'm gonna
That's
keep.
Latin. That's Latin.
Hey, Latin, you're next to come back. Don't worry. So we definitely have to get this conversation in the right direction, because a lot of men just miss out on pleasure because of some homophobic bullshit that somebody else has decided is the practice that we should be having, and that's just not, it's not it, folks. It just isn't. Educate yourselves, please, and stop listening to everybody tell you stupid stuff. Use your mind. Use your
Research
mind.
for
If
yourself.
someone,
Can
hold
you hear
on.
me at all right
If
now?
someone tells you something, please do your own due diligence by doing your own research. Don't just take it as fact and law, please.
Can we?
Go ahead,
Time is
Altair.
Okay, I did want erectile dysfunction. I do want women who have men that might be experiencing it, encourage him to understand why it hangs. It's not all. It's never what he thinks. Diet. It's your diet. Instead of your diet, add alkaline vegetables to your diet. All peppers, tomatoes. Add these to your diet. Cucumbers to your diet. It'll change it'll immediately. Real shit.
On top of that, folks, fatty foods, you need to do more foods that are in antioxidants is what you want to, like blueberries, foods that are high in antioxidants, because not only does that help with ED, but it helps with the heart. So a lot of times ED is a signal that something else is wrong. Something else is wrong. It could be it could be diabetes, high blood pressure. So there's something else wrong. Go ahead, Altair. I was sorry.
Get your heart rate up. Erectile dysfunction. Get your heart rate every day. Set your heart rate up for 60 seconds every day, and it'll make a difference. And then once you start doing that, grow, and if you pay attention to your grow and grow and grow and grow as you do the exercise until you can't just sit around all day. You do go to work, sit in your chair, whatever. You were in your 20s. No, you have to put energy. You have to maintain your vessels so that you can maintain. So bros, please pay attention to that. And internet, talk to your doctors.
Go to the doctor.
But no, we talk about this though. We talk about it when we're talking about that in detail. So putting yourself in a space where you can actually just got the problem. It doesn't matter who has it, because all of us have it. All of us get it. And the one of us who says he don't, he's the one who gets it the most. It's a fucking lie. And way,
and ladies,
the most holistic way I can tell any man erectile dysfunction immediately, your G spot. It goes away. I'm just saying.
And just so you understand, and I'm going to say this. This really honestly comes down to, and this is across the board, and money train on it, anybody can get it. If you, as a human being, are taking care of your body, If you as a human being are putting the right things within your body, you're eating the proper things, you're getting plenty enough water, not too much beer and wine and whiskey or liquor or whatever, but you actually understand that what you put in your body is actually what you're going to get out of it. The earth feeds us. The earth feeds us, as well as if you are a melanated person, your diet is not what they are promoting to you. And you need to pay attention to that. You need to do the research on that.
The other,
My guys, y'all are not what they are. Treat yourself very well, and everything else will fall in line.
and the other thing I want to share with you guys is, gentlemen, guess what? The penis is a muscle.
Ooh,
so if you don't use it, you lose it. Okay? It
and the same thing
is,
goes for us too.
yes, but we're talking about ED. So if you do not, if you're having issues and problems, the other things that you can utilize are, guess what? Toys. There are penile pumps that can help you to get an erection. There are ones that can be used in the water. There are ones that can be where you can just insert. There are different types of penile pumps. There's so many different types. It's not funny, but it is a muscle. And if you keep not using it, it atrophies, just like if you broke your leg and your leg was in a cast for 6 or 7 months and you take it out the cast and your leg is smaller than the other leg. Okay. It's a muscle. So you have to use it. That's really, really important. And the way to do that is to keep yourself healthy. And ladies, I'm going to give you a little tidbit too. For all of you that are in relationships with a man and you're giving him a blowjob and you taste a lot of salt, stop cooking him food with salt in it, damn it. You're not helping the situation at all. If you can taste fat, which you can if you're doing a blowjob, if you can taste a lot of sugar, if you can taste a lot of alcohol,
quit giving it to him.
Quit. Right. I don't care. You know what? A lot of people, if you in the kitchen, men don't know what you put in the damn food. They don't know how you season it. Nowadays, there's Miss Dash. There's all kinds of powder. You don't have to use garlic salt. Use garlic powder. Or better yet, use fresh garlic.
Or just learn your herbs and your spices so you know how your fish is supposed to be flavored.
And you
but
do not.
Also, But also, men, taste the food before you grab the salt and pepper.
Don't even put the salt and pepper on the table.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
Don't put the salt and pepper on the table.
Men do that because so when we cook, and I can honestly only speak for us melanated people because I'm a melanated person. When we cook with our feelings and our emotions and all of that good stuff. If we're using the proper herbs and spices, it's going to taste great. Find out who's cooking your food.
Well, not only that, but like I said, you don't have to salt everything.
You really don't.
You know, Lowry's
salt no more. I don't eat sugar
no more. No Lowry. No.
Lowry seasoning salt does not have to go on every little thing. Now I do. That's only nothing. I do use Lowry's, but I do not and that's it. I don't use anything else. I only use a little bit. I have my Lowry's forever.
Lowry seasoned pepper. It keeps me from putting salt and pepper on it, and it's all in one, and I can put less of it on there and still get the job done. So,
Latin said Veg-All is a vegetable salt.
She's right. She's absolutely right. I love that. I love it. I love it.
There's all kinds of seasoning out there. You don't have to use anything that says salt on it. And half of you, a lot of us do know how to cook. Some of us don't. Stop buying processed food and serving it as dinner. Stop putting everything, because everything that you put in the microwave, everything that comes frozen has preservatives in it. And the preservatives usually are some sort of sodium. some sort of form of salt in order to keep the food from going bad. Okay? Look at your packaging. Try to go as fresh as you can. If you really want to help your man, especially, I'm just gonna go there. Gentlemen, if you don't have a six-pack anymore and you carrying around a shed over your dick,
I like the sheds.
sheds are not healthy.
I get it, but they're soft and
Big
comfy to lay on.
sheds are not healthy. That is a lot of weight
To
that you're
me, a
putting
shelf,
on your back.
to me, a
And
shelf is the same thing that I see when I see gold teeth. I see very bad dental hygiene when I see goat teeth. When I see a shelf, I see bad gut health.
yeah, and that's a probiotic. Use a probiotic. It works wonders. But gentlemen, there's just so many different ways that you can do this. And even if you can reverse, for those of you that don't know this, you can reverse high blood pressure. You can reverse diabetes.
You can reverse
Okay.
kidney disease.
You can reverse so many things, but you have decided, oh, it's just too hard.
And
Okay, so
understand, when you decide, that means that you've made a decision that you're not going to do anything about it. So wash your shoes.
you have to do make better choices, and you have to understand
And
that
vice versa.
you're going to not be able to perform. And what they have found, studies that are out there have found, is that when this happens, a lot of abuse happens in the home. It is directly connected to ED, especially, and we were talking a little earlier about the sagging pants. Gentlemen, you can go look this up. More young men are having to have hip replacement surgery, knee replacement surgery than ever before, because they are in at younger years. We're not talking about in their 56, in their 60s, 70s, or 80s. We're talking about in their 30s, in their 40s, in their 50s. They're having to have hip and knee replacement because they wear their pants way too low, and therefore they change the gait of how they walk. And if you'll notice, they waddle like a duck. Okay, that what happens is
I've
men's
always wondered, how do you run with your pants below your waist? How do you run?
they not very fast and not very far. My fat ass can catch you. Okay, so what happens when a woman has a baby, her hips flare. Men, your hips aren't supposed to flare. And so when this happens, it can actually press on a nerve that can also make you impotent or ED. Okay. And this can be corrected by pulling your damn pants off and walking correctly instead of trying to walk like this. And what happens is a lot of young men don't want to say, I can't get my dick up, especially you in your 20s, or I can't go for a long time. Okay. They talk a lot. You ladies, I know some of you know, they give all this lip service, and then it comes time to perform, and they that 2-minute brother.
I have another theory on that too, even though sagging pants is one of them. But the other reason most of the 20 somethings can't keep it up or get it up also has to do with this whole trend of rolling, popping Xannies, ecstasy, the sex enhancement pills.
Viagra.
No, it actually keeps you from doing it. And then you want to blame her. Oh, it must be you. You're not doing something right. No, it's you.
X can mess you up. Viagra, taking it when you're not supposed to take it, will mess you up. Cialis will. These things are made for people that really have problems. You don't have
It's
problems,
counterproductive.
and you start taking these, you will have problems for real. For
I know
real.
guys that do. I've had sex with guys off of it and they were just fine. And then 2 or 3 days later, they've popped a pill and I didn't know it and they go to do it again and it don't work.
Very true. Very true. So ED can be caused by a lot of different things. Diet is definitely way up there in the top 3. And that's something that you can fix and something that you can change. Watching what you eat, watching how much you eat, when you eat, making sure you get some exercise, making sure, I know a lot of people don't like water, but you need to drink water. Our bodies need the water. You've got to drink water. Get off the pop. Get off the soda. Watch your liquor intake. And I know we probably sound like your mama or something like that, but the object is we just want everybody to have a good time, not take out their aggression on their partner because of something that's happening with you, and you're too ashamed, and I get it, you're too ashamed to say, I can't get a hard on. We get that. I understand that. Totally here for that. And there are totally, and if you guys, my mentor is Dr. Rachel, and she talks a lot about ED, and that's going to be my field where I go into as I finish up everything. I'm going to be talking about erectile dysfunction because I see it, especially men that run by my table thinking that a toy is going to replace them. So they're very intimidated, but their stomachs are out here. So to me, you already, and believe me, I've talked to the girlfriends and the wives, you already have ED.
Okay.
You already have it.
Can I just say this? A toy can never, I repeat, never replace the real thing. I don't care if, and now mind you, I've seen King Noir's likeness, and I'm sorry, I every time I even think about it, I get a little giddy, and I don't even know how to even like talk about this shit. Like, shit is fucking beautiful. His dick is absolutely fucking beautiful. This is education. Do you understand that? And because it's beautiful, they made a replica of it so that all women can have it. Now, I'm going to be really honest with you. I think that might be cute and all. I don't want that. I want the real thing. The real thing can't pulsate. The real thing can't.
The thing of it is that toys to me are to enhance the romance. If you don't have any romance, toys ain't gonna do nothing, no way.
Not at all.
They're there to add a little spice, have some fun, try some new things. If you're doing solo dolo, they're there to get you off, have some pleasure, have an orgasm, whatever the case may be. But the key thing here to this tonight is really, gentlemen, I want y'all to really think about erectile dysfunction. And if you want us to do more on this, which I have no problem with it. I think it needs to be talked about. It needs to be brought to the forefront because number one, I want y'all to have these strong, rock hard erections that either you had way back when and can't understand where it went, but you have to be willing to have an open mind to change some things in your life in order to get that back. Because you can't, a lot of ED is reversible if there's not a lot of damage done. But if you don't work on it as soon as you can, you may not be able to reverse it. So,
can I just say this? And this is my ode to him, the dick. You are beautiful when you work well. You give me feelings that I don't even know what I'm feeling. You are beautiful, aesthetically and pleasing to the eye. Oh, the feeling I get when you come between those thighs. So please, by all means, take care of him because everything that he does is just like that is my ode to the penis.
Oh,
Thank you.
you so snaps. Do we do snaps? Do we do snaps? I don't know what we do. Do we do snaps?
I don't know. That was on the top of the dome. I ain't write that shit down, so I'm gonna have to watch this.
Okay.
Oh wow.
So it's
Please
really
take care of him.
it's very important that we do this. And ladies, please pay attention. Pay attention, because if this is your partner and you want to be with him and you love him and you care about him, you know, believe you me, there's nothing more frustrating, I would imagine. I'm not a guy, so I'm just going to assume here a little bit. There probably is nothing more frustrating than him wanting to be able to please you and he can't.
Well,
So
see, put
we
yourself in that position.
right. And so we really want you guys to work together as a couple to make sure that, you know, everything is coming out okay, and
Roses.
you know, you're able to perform at your highest level and really enjoy it. And um there are a lot of toy strokers, different types of strokers that are for men that actually can help you. um and even things that can help with the muscles, electrodes that can help with the muscles in the penis as well. So let it's not all doom and gloom, but there are ways that we can fix this. And it's a
Like
topic that it's a topic that we don't talk about, and all we did tonight was kind of touch on it a little bit, but it's a
We'll do another one.
yeah,
I
with
think we
more.
need to have a. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do as the resident person that is not the sexologist. I would like for us to do a show, and I would like for us to bring on at least two gentlemen that can give their specific, because they're men, we're not them, so therefore we can only give research, we can't give feelings. I'll say that we should have a show based on all of this, have at least two gentlemen come on and give their expertise on this area as being men. And
Yeah,
then,
we can
because we
definitely
have questions, they
we
would
can
be
definitely do that.
actually able to answer them rather than us asking them and having to wait for an answer. They'll be able to, in real time, to do so. What do you think?
Yeah, we can do something like that. Not a problem. We can do anything we want. It's our show.
I know,
Um,
right?
so
Go ahead,
and
Juicy.
it's a topic for me that's near and dear to my heart, because as Jasmine, Miss Purple Rain just pointed out, you know, we're not just dealing with just diet, but you know, now we have all of these medications, and if you do have high blood pressure, also prescription meds can also cause you to have ED. So there's a lot of different avenues and a lot of different reasons why men have this issue. But you know, we'd like to be able to tackle as much as we can in a show. Men and women, I have liquid herbals tests are changing their libido levels.
That's
So
Yogi
this
Latin. Y'all Google her at
she has
YOGILATIN. Yogi Latin.
and she has a lot of herb remedies that can help. I'm gonna probably put together the recipe that we have. It's a green drink that men can take, that helps as well. It's all natural. But the main thing is, first, guys, look, nothing for you to be ashamed of. I want to start with
Oh,
that. I want to make sure you understand that this is very common, and you would be surprised how many, even though your buddies are talking big shit, they may have ED as well. So it's not something, it's something that we don't discuss in our community. A lot of men don't want to talk about it because, you know, they just don't want to. They feel embarrassed, humiliated. You know, a lot of other feelings I'm sure running through them. They don't feel as manly. This can, in a lot of instances, once again, this can be changed. Okay.
Women leave space for your men to have what's happening with them. It's not about you. I know we think it is, but it's not. Really not.
So, Jasmine, Miss Birthday Girl of the Week.
Hey.
What you talking about?
Oh, wait. Oh, you better not be turning red over there with me.
Huh?
So
Why you
we're
we
gonna
celebrating?
ask Jasmine. Where she just saw you wipe your face. She didn't see what
Oh,
you. She just saw you wipe your face.
Okay, I wear glasses, so I'll give you that one. Yeah, I wear glasses too.
So Jasmine, why don't you tell everyone what you've got going on this weekend?
so it's a little birdie's day. It's Purple Rain's 39th birthday.
Right there.
So if you are going to be in Indianapolis area on Saturday the 29th, we still have a few tickets to the Purple Rain Sexy Alter Ego Birthday Bash. So basically, what I'm doing for my birthday is a sexy, when I say sexy alter ego, I mean like full on lingerie masquerade ball. Grown and sexy Halloween. Halloween is my favorite holiday, but everybody does spooky, everybody does costumes. I want full on sexy. Live your sexy life. Oh my God. Get your sister. Yeah, I know. I'm coming. Okay.
So we celebrating Purple Rain's birthday.
We're celebrating my birthday on Saturday.
And
Juicy is hosting. My big sister.
Exactly.
Sorry, I got distracted because like as soon as I get done saying this, I gotta run downstairs because they're saying my oven's on fire. But my big sister Juicy is. I'm coming. I was in the middle of saying something. I'm coming.
Okay, so she's gonna have all the information.
Yes, we will post it on all of our social media. I gotta go run take care of this emergency. I love y'all because I don't know what's going on with my house.
All right, bye.
Bye.
We got you. So everybody, I will be the hostess with the mostess for this Purple Rain's birthday celebration. It's going to be off the chain and fun at the same time. Grown and sexy, please. It is going to be kind of my reintroduction coming back to the erotic world. I've been away for quite some time, and I'm bored. And I'm kind of tired how people are doing things. So I'm back. So we're going to have a really, really good time in Indianapolis. I will be in Indy starting Thursday night, heading in. Got to go see the fam. Okay, my fam is first. Can't wait. Got to celebrate my sister's birthday, which was October the 4th. So I'm going to go feed her, even though she has lied for many years and told my niece that I'm older.
You know what? All I heard was that you're going to feed somebody and you ain't been here to LA to feed me, and you know I love your food. So, but I'm going to digress unless you continue on explaining exactly what is happening there.
I'll just sip something on that. Girl, I am not coming. Look, I got two of you. I got one in Tampa and I got one out there in LA.
Okay, so then that means that you have to at least do Costa Rica for my birthday.
All right, y'all. Look, we gotta go. Okay.
I tried.
This girl right here. I'm not even trying to leave the continental US of A yet. So you got a better chance of me maybe meeting you in Denver or something. I don't know, but
so I'm not accepting anything other than either you're going to Costa Rica with me or you're coming to LA to see me.
Oh my God. All right.
One or the other. I'm not taking nothing else. I'm sorry, I'm not.
Let me Somebody said Costa Rica.
Is that you, Latin? Tell her. Costa Rica. Tell her, Latin. Get her. Help me. Yeah.
So
one or the other.
So the show, the event for Purple Rain's birthday will be a lot of fun. We hope that anyone in Indianapolis or within our sound of our voice will join us. Just added to the ticket, I do want to let people know, as part of the entertainment, not just myself, because we have a whole bunch of really fun stuff planned, but Ms. Puddin' Pop, Mistress Cuss will be in the house.
Oh, I'm so mad I can't get there. Oh, I'm so mad.
Mistress Crush has just confirmed today. So that is definitely
run
something.
all over me right now because I'm so mad.
Everybody is going to really enjoy her period. I can't wait to see her. I haven't seen her in 4 years. So there's going to be a hug out session. And then we'll get on with everything else. I will be there also. I will be at Friday night's festivities there in Indianapolis for the Male Review. Just found out that I'm setting up there, so don't forget about that. That's going on in Indy on Friday night. I think it's at the Fusion, and they still have some. They have a few tickets left, not too many. It's almost sold out, so make sure you get your tickets. The flyer is on my page, so check that out. They got Romeo, Aries, Panty Dropper, Penetration, and I forget who the other one is. I haven't seen him before. Romantic or Romance or something like that. So that should be a great show. It starts at 9:00. Doors open at 9. So make sure that okay, now what the
all right,
he's on the table or chair. This group is too much for me tonight. All right, y'all, look. Hit me up. Y'all know how to reach me. Just hit me up. And no, I was not naked tonight, even though it looked like it.
And if you want to find me, you can find me at Danny's Window. That is DANIZWINDOW or Danny's Window View.
All right. And everybody, you can reach Miss Juicy at Dara Ms. Juicy Smith on Facebook, Juicy Boutique, spelled JEWCEE BOUTIQUE, right here on Facebook, Juicy Tales Erotic Chat, right here on Facebook. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram. And like I said, this I'm excited to go home for my girl's birthday. I'm gonna be her hostess with the mostest. We about to have a good old time. Make sure you get your tickets. If you have not, hit me up. If you need more information, I will definitely get that for you. All right, you all remember to join us next Monday night for oh no, I'm so sorry. I forgot to let you all know. There's no show next Monday night. It is Oh Hallows Eve. It is Halloween. And the Browns will be playing Monday Night Football. So sorry. Because I was going to have us dress up and everything. But duty calls. I got to get my people to the stadium. So we will see you guys in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Make sure you come right back here. We'll have more wonderful adult conversation right here on Juicy Tales Erotic Chat. Please remember that we start at 6 p.m. for our folks out on the West Coast, 8 p.m. for our people Central Standard Time, and 9 p.m. for our people on the East Coast. Always imparting, remember to enjoy, enlighten, and embrace eroticism for my beautiful melanated queens, Miss Danny's Windows and Miss Jasmine Purple Rain. We love you all. Good night.